Now we come to the most important thing, that is prime numbers. We have seen natural numbers, we have seen whole numbers, we have seen rational and irrational numbers, what are real numbers, all these things we have seen. But what are basically prime numbers? So prime numbers are natural numbers which are divisible by 1 and itself. That means these are the numbers, they can be divided by only 1 or by itself only. There is no other factor, or there is no other number which can divide them. Now let us see natural numbers. I have told you natural. What are natural numbers? Natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Means you will find the prime numbers within this series only. That means 0 is not a prime number. Now let us see 1 is a prime number or not. 1 can be divided by 1 only. It has got only one divisor. So 1 is not prime. What about 2? 2 has got 1 and 2. These two divisors are there. So it is a prime number. And let me tell you, 2 is the only even prime number. Like 3, it has got 1 and 3. So it is a prime number. What about 4? 4 has got 1, 2, and 4. That means it has got 3 divisors. So it is not a prime number. Like that, you can find out which are the prime numbers and which are not prime numbers. Suppose you have a number which can be written as A to B, and A and B both are greater than 1, and n is greater than 1, then n is not a prime number. Like 6 is 2 into 3, both are more than 1, more than 1, it is not a prime number. Suppose 3 is equal to 1 into 3. Here, this is more than 1, this is not more than 1. Correct? That means this is a prime number. So this is how you can check what are the prime numbers, and we have infinite in, infinite number of prime numbers. So we were talking about prime numbers. If you see from 0 to 10, you'll find these are the prime numbers. They are divisible by only one and number themselves. From 11 to 20, these are 11, 13, 17, 19. They are the prime numbers. So likewise, from 0 to 100, you will find 25 number of prime numbers. Here you see 2. 2 is the smallest, and even, only even, only prime number. Correct? Here you will find except 2 and 5. These are prime numbers. Except 2 and 5, all other prime numbers they are ending with 1, 3, 7, or 9. All other prime numbers you will find they are ending with, like here, this is ending with 1, 3, 7, 9. If you take the example 21 to 30, here also you can see 23, 29, correct? In this series, only two prime numbers are 23 and 29, and they are ending with either 3 or 9. So all these prime numbers, they are ending with 1, 3, 7, or 9, except 2 and 5. Correct? Now, what is prime factorization? Prime factorization is basically any prime number. This can be written in the form of a to the power p into where a, b, these are prime numbers. And p, q, and r, these are positive powers. Means any number can be reduced in the shape of the product of the prime numbers. Let us see, we can take any number. Suppose this is 4200. How to find out the prime numbers? Here we can divide it. Dividing by 2, it will give 2100. Then again by 2, it will give again it is divisible by 2, 5. Now it is not divisible by 2, it is divisible by 3, 3, 1. Then let us see, it is still divisible by 3, no. Then by 4, no, it is, then we will check up with 5. 5, like, okay. Then again, it is divisible by 5, then it is divisible by 7. Correct? So 420 can be written as 2 to the power 3, because 3 times 2, then 3, then 5 to the power 2, then 7. That means any number, this can be what about 2, 3, 5, 7? These are prime numbers. So any number can be reduced to the product of the prime numbers. Correct? Now, let us see how to check the primality. Means whether any number is a prime or not prime. Suppose you are given a number 161. You have to check whether it is prime or not prime. So what you have to do, you just take the root of 161. This will come around 12 point something something is, it will come around 13. It will be less than 13 because 13 square is, so this will be less than 13. Just see from 2 to 13, in between 2 to 13, what are the prime numbers? Just check up from 2 to 13 whether this number is divisible by some integer between 2 to 13, then you will find that it is divisible by 7. That means it is not a prime number. Correct? So this is how you can find out whether any number is prime or not. If any number is there, if n is a positive, if n is a positive integer, greater than 1, then you will always find prime numbers just double this. You within these two margin there will always be some prime numbers. You can check up that. Suppose if you take 2 and 4, in between it is 3 is the prime number. If you take 3 and 6, then in between 5 is a prime number. So like that you can check up. If you double the number, if you multiply it by 2, then that number and double the number, in between there will be always prime numbers. And mind it, negative numbers not prime. That's why when I was explaining about prime numbers, I spoke about natural numbers. Natural numbers are positive numbers starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So there are little tidbits are there, but there should not be any confusion in this regard, because as far as prime number is concerned, you will find a couple of problems with respect to prime numbers, and those will not be easy. This is the basic principle. So please try to make note of this.